Hello and welcome to EDCI 570, Introduction to Research in Curriculum and Instruction for the fall semester. My name is John Cannon and I am the instructor for the course. And I'm looking forward to having a great semester, getting to know all of you, and also to read your work as we go through the fall semester. The goal of this video is to go over the syllabus, go over the expectations and the assignments and due dates for the semester, and also to go through the Canvas website, and that is the home for this online course. So let's go ahead and get started, and we will start first with the syllabus. There it is, got it up there, and the syllabus is available in the Canvas website. So let's go ahead, we'll go through this. Here's my information. This is how to contact me. There's my phone number. There's my email address. Probably the best way to reach me is by email, and I do my best to respond as soon as possible, respond within a day. And here's the college vision, the college mission, the goals. I'll leave this to you to go through this information. The course description is explorations of research foundations focused on developing skills in consuming, synthesizing, and conduction of research from contemporary and diverse perspectives. By the end of the course, the students will be able to access, search, and synthesize existing literature in their field, be critical consumers of research literature, have an understanding of the nature of scholarly research and its relevance to their professional lives, and collect and synthesize literature related to a research study of interest. Then here are the goals of curriculum and instruction. And that gets us to the required readings, required text. The first one is the Creswell and Guterman, and that was published in 2019. It's educational research, planning, conducting, and evaluating quantitative and qualitative research, the 6th edition. Here's the information for that book. Here are 2 links, the publishing company and Amazon, where you can get the textbooks, or you can go to another online textbook vendor. I've also sent out an email to students who have completed the course in past semesters, completed the course this past spring and summer, and I've asked if any of them are interested in selling their textbooks to let me know, and if any of them provide me with their information, their email, I will get that to you all, and you can contact the former student and negotiate for the textbooks. The second textbook is the APA 7th edition, and we will need that for the writing assignments. That's the formatting that we use in education, formatting we'll use for the assignments for this course. I've scheduled Zoom office hours, optional office hours throughout the semester. The first one will be on August the 29th. And again, this is an optional virtual office hours where you can contact me, ask me questions about assignments, ask me questions about the readings, about things, the information that's provided in the textbooks. And again, the first one will be on August 29th and is scheduled from 5 to 7 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 4 to 6 Pacific Time, Moscow time. And here's the Zoom link that goes to my Zoom office. All the course-related materials will be available and reside in the Canvas system. We moved from Blackboard to the Canvas system, and you should all have access to that. And here's the link to Canvas. And again, here's the link to my Zoom office. Here are all the assignments, and we'll go into these in further detail here shortly. But here are the assignments, the due dates, how many points they're worth. Here's the grading scale. So let's go ahead. We'll go through each of the assignments. The course is organized around modules, and each module will have a reading. We'll have other supplementary material for the topic for that module. And at the conclusion, you'll be asked to post a reflective commentary. And in that reflective commentary, that's where you will identify one or two points of particular interest. And then the second part is to show how you will apply that, how you will apply that in your research. If you are continuing your graduate studies after this course and are seeking a master's thesis or a doctoral dissertation, or if you're going to be conducting action research in your classrooms and your laboratories. And for this, posting your original reflection is worth 10 points, and then you'll be required to respond to 2 other students or my postings, my reflective commentary on each of the modules, and that will be 5 points for those 2 responses. There will be a 12th commentary that will be at the end of the semester, and it will be a reflection of the course. Again, 10 points for posting yours and 5 points for responding to to 2 other students, their reflections. For each learning module, there will be a 10-point quiz. And as I've done in the past, I give unlimited opportunities to retake it for a higher grade. It is, if you do receive lower points than you expected, you have the option of contacting me, and I will open it again so that you can retake that quiz. Here are the suggested completion dates. Just one thing to consider: everything will need to be submitted by December 11th. And I recommend that don't get behind. Start here at the beginning of the semester and start going through the course activities. Don't wait until the end of November, because it'll be very difficult to catch up. So let me skip ahead a little bit to the research summary. Our first 2 major writing assignments are research summaries for a quantitative piece of research literature and a qualitative piece of research literature. The quantitative will be first, and with this, you're required to read a piece of quantitative research. It can be from a refereed or peer-reviewed research journal article. It could be from a dissertation. It could be from a conference, a peer-reviewed research conference paper presentation. And in Canvas, I will provide both quantitative and qualitative pieces of literature that you can review, and you can choose which one that you will read and then provide a summary on. For the summary, I ask that you identify the problem and purpose of the study, provide the author's hypothesis if they use one. More importantly, they'll probably use research questions or research objectives. Summarize their lit review. Give a summary of their research design, their data collection methods, their subjects or participants, their population. Identify their key research findings and provide a short critique on the research. Also provide the limitation. What are their findings limited to? And then at the end, you will be required to provide the reference list, and you'll also be citing in the review. Here are the guidelines. It's the APA 7th edition, Times New Roman 12-point font, double spacing with 1-inch margins all around. Clarity is expected, as is correct spelling and grammar, and you'll upload the assignment in Canvas into the quantitative research summary. Okay. Let's see, and you'll submit a Word document, and I won't accept a PDF or something through an online share program. It is a 3 to 4 page paper, and this includes the reference list. If you do use a cover page, which is not required, but if you use a cover page, it will not be counted toward a 3 to 4 page requirement. This is due, the final paper is due on the 25th. But what I also do is have a peer review of the paper, of your paper. I will pair up students, pair up each of you with a partner, and that partner will review your paper. Yes, it will be a proofread. Make sure catch grammar and spelling. Make sure look at APA formatting, especially on citations and the reference list, but also to give you feedback on the paper. How does it sound? Does it read well? And I ask that you, as a peer reviewer, you're not looking to critique the subject matter. You're not looking to critique the writer's thoughts. You're looking to help the writer to put it in a concise, to the point, scholarly format, so that it reads well, both for you, the peer reviewer, and for me, for the final copy. So the peer review, and I will get the partners out early in the semester, within the first week. You will need to submit your draft paper to your peer by email, and emails will be email addresses. The Vandal email addresses will be provided, and that is September 10th, Saturday, September 10th. The peer review will be submitted back to the author and submitted through Canvas, so I can post points on September 18th, and then the final draft for the quantitative research summary will be September 25th. Then we'll do this again for the qualitative, and I also have examples of qualitative literature that you'll be able to look at and read and write a summary paper on. That will be due to your peer on October 9th. The peer review will be due back on October 16th, and the final draft to me on October 23rd. And again, the peer review will be submitted through Canvas, so that I can award the points, and also back to your partner. If you have any questions on any of these assignments, please let me know. So the next thing is the annotated bibliography, and this is an organizational exercise. This is an assignment that'll help you to organize for the final assignment, the literature review. And what an annotated bibliography is, it's citation, reference, and then you provide something similar to an abstract, usually about 150 words, which is descriptive, and evaluative, a paragraph, the annotation, which describes the research that you've read, describes the research you will synthesize when you put together the lit review. You're to follow, again, the APA 7th edition, Times New Roman 12 font, double spacing with 1-inch margins, and this will also be uploaded into Canvas. With this, there will be a cover page, your annotated bibliography, and your annotated bibliography will have the citation at the beginning, followed by the evaluative paragraph of not more than 200 words. And then there will also be the reference list at the end. So you will be writing out that reference twice, at the beginning of the annotation and then in the reference list. And again, this will be submitted as a Word document through Canvas. To be considered for A quality work, there will need to be 10 citations from 4 different types of publications. Examples of the types of publications are a research journal, research conference paper, a book chapter. I consider a book, someone who writes a book, separate from someone who writes a chapter of an edited book. Then you can also have a dissertation or a thesis. You can have something, a piece of literature that comes from Eric you could have a report, a government report, an industry report. And this is due on November 15th. Then the final paper, the big paper, is the literature review. And my expectation is you'll take your annotated bibliography and you'll take that and synthesize the literature into a lit review. The lit review is usually the second chapter of a dissertation or thesis. It's also usually a section in a paper, in a refereed or peer-reviewed publication. Again, with this, you'll do APA 7th, 12-inch or 12-point Times New Roman font, double spacing with 1 inch around. Again, clarity is expected, as is correct spelling and grammar. There will be a cover page. There will be an abstract of not more than 200 words for your literature review, and then the literature review. And the goal of this is to reveal what has been reported on the topic and to carve it out as a need for your possible future research. Then there will be the reference list, which will be in APA formatting. And here's a heads up as you go through the semester. I provide a lot of feedback, especially with APA formatting on references, citations, and writing on the early assignments. So please pay attention to the feedback that I give you so that when we get to the end of the semester, you're getting to be pretty good at putting references and citations in APA. This will also have the peer review requirement, and your lit review needs to be submitted to your peer by November 27th. And then the review, the completed review, will be submitted through Canvas to me and emailed back to the partner by December 4th. And then the final draft due to me by December 11th. And just as a note, chapter 2 in the thesis and dissertations, and we'll try and get some in the sample folders. And what you can do is use the quantitative and qualitative examples for the research summary assignments as an example of lit reviews. You also will earn participation points at the end of the semester if you've turned in all the assignments, posted all of the discussion board requirements, have been an active participant, have returned your peer review in a timely manner by the due date to your partner, you'll earn the participation points. Points are taken off when assignments are missing by the December 11th deadline. When points will be taken off if peer reviews are not returned and there's no communication between you and your peer and me. And I completely understand. We all have active lives. Many of you are non-traditional students who have jobs, who have families. If something comes up, do not hesitate to let me know. Do not hesitate to let me know if a deadline will be missed, and we will go from there. So let's see here. That is the syllabus. So let us now go. We'll now go to the Canvas website. And I will be sending out, let's see here it is. Let me try this again. I'll be sending out an email. The email that will come to you will have the syllabus to start the class. Okay, here we go. Here is the home page when you open up the Canvas website. And when I record this, I'm still working on it for the fall semester, but I'll go through the important things. So you'll open up, come in here, and this video will be in the course welcome site. What I have here, and I'll take it out, is the welcome video from the spring semester, and you just click on it and it will play. Course objectives. The syllabus is here. Just click on the link and it will download the syllabus for you, and you should be able to download it. There's a link here to download, and then you can print it out if you wish. You could save it to your computer. Back to the home. Here's more about me, my webpage, my email, where you can click on here and go to my email, my phone number. Here's the information on the textbooks. Again, you can get it through Amazon. You could get it through Pearson, the publisher. And then here's a link, getting started, things to do at the beginning to get going, read the syllabus, get the textbooks, and then go to module 1 and get going. Most of the modules will include reading activities, reading assignment, supplemental audio visuals such as a YouTube video. There'll also be the supplemental PowerPoint from the publishers, from the author, learning reflection task, posting your reflection, and then also going in and responding to your classmates, and then the module quiz. Let me go back there, go back to the getting started. Go into module 1, and this is what the modules look like. There will be an introductory video for you to get started in that. Actually, let me go back. Let's go back. I jumped ahead. So for module 1, there's going to be an introduction where you will go in and introduce yourself. I've already done it, told you who I am, more about who I am and what I enjoy doing. And throughout the semester, I will post photos that I've taken throughout my time here at the University of Idaho. Since I moved to Idaho, my photos for this introduction was, I'm a St. Louis Cardinal baseball fan. I went to opening day last April. I took a weekend trip in June through Wyoming and Montana. This is looking east toward the Great Plains on top of the Bighorn Mountains in central Wyoming, east of Yellowstone. And then in July, end of July, I took a weekend trip through Oregon and went to Crater Lake National Park and posted that picture. Well, let me go back. We'll go back into module 1. So that's the introduction. Then I have the introductory video where I explain the assignments. The video I have up here is from the spring. So this will be changed, and I'll record a new module 1 introduction. And then there will be the assignment, and for the module 1 is to read chapters 1 from the Creswell and Guterman textbook. Then also we will provide you with Creswell's PowerPoints for each module. And then as I said, there will be a YouTube video, module reflection, and the module quiz. And in each module, there will be a link so you can go to the next module. And also on the home page, there will be a link to go to the modules. Okay. And as I said, I'm going to be working to finish up completing the modules and getting those open so that when we hit day one of the class, August 22nd, you'll be able to go. It'll be open up, and this course is completely online at your own pace. So, going to leave the share, and that concludes the introduction. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. Like I said earlier, I'm looking forward to the semester. Thank you all for taking the course. And I know we're going to have a rewarding and enjoyable semester. And I look forward to reading your papers. I look forward to reading your discussions and enjoy the semester. Again, any questions, do not hesitate to let me know, and I'll talk to you.